Hulahan's, it's hump day.
It sure is, Danny.
New day,
Special
new
week,
shirt.
buddy. Yep. Special week too. We got one in escrow yesterday, got one closing maybe early next week. Little
Always an
commercial
adventure.
deals moving along. Yeah, man. So, this business ebbs and flows for us, right?
Sure does.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you're still Nepal?
Still in Nepal, flying out tonight. Been kind
Okay.
of a whirlwind, but cool to see all the things going on. And man, just to see what people live with in this part of the world and what they're content with, it just makes you think.
What were you saying? Average yearly income over there?
About 1,200, $100 a
So a
month.
hundred bucks a month, and somehow they live, they feed their families, they have a roof
Driving
over their
motorbikes.
heads. And here in the States, we're struggling over here on Maui. 200 grand for a family of four, right?
Yep,
Man,
it is
wow.
a different world.
It is. It's different money, it's different prices. It's like, are we in the Matrix, dude?
So, Johnny, here's an interesting one. You'd probably get a kick out of this. So, the big worry that I'm hearing all 2 weeks that I've been here is brain drain from Nepal, people leaving the
Oh,
country.
wow.
So,
Because of what
fifty
the
million,
riots?
50 million Nepalese total in the world.
Okay.
30 million are in Nepal and 20 million are around the world. So, almost 50% of their people don't actually live inside the country.
Wow.
And that number is growing pretty significantly, especially with the young people. Some of that has to do with kind of the political atmosphere and some of the uprising, but also they want more money. They don't want $100 a month. They want to go
There it
study
is.
somewhere. They want to make more money. And it makes it sounds a little bit similar to Maui, right? People leaving because they
That's
want
it.
something better, something
That's right.
cheaper, more money, less costs. I mean, so it's not just a Maui problem. It's not just a Nepal problem. And I
It's
think
a
to some
world problem.
extent, my perspective is I think there's some goodness in it too.
Hmm.
Like everyone
What
kind
do you
of
mean by
worries about
that?
some of these things. Like I'm seeing and hearing stories here where people leave, they build a business, they learn things, they come back
Mhm. And bring it
because
home.
you're always connected to home, no matter where you're from, whether you're from Maui or Hong Kong or Egypt or UK. Like there's always this sense of home that people want to come back to. And when you succeed somewhere else, there's a part of you that wants to come back, give
And I,
back, build back, or just be home, right? Just that feeling of home. I mean, for them, that's the mountains. They don't have beaches around here.
right?
It's the mountains. It's the food.
Wow.
So
That's
just kind of
powerful,
wanted
man.
to share
Yeah.
that. I mean, I think it's easy to sort of get caught up in we're the only ones in the world that have this issue, this problem, this thought. And then you go other places and you're like, actually, they're thinking about the same things and they think they're the only ones in the world that are dealing with this.
I sometimes wonder if it's like this created thing that we have, like we're lamenting that people have to move on, but the reason why they move on is like we just discussed. Like for them, and I get it. For somebody that doesn't make a ton of money here on Maui, you just nonstop work. Like you're going to be working three hospitality jobs. You're going to be waiting tables at night. You're going to have something that starts probably at 10 because you'll get home late and you'll do Uber. And, it's just all these kind of hospitality don't pay, man. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
and Maui, you
there's the
make
choice.
more. Yeah. I mean, Maui, I know multiple people that make 100 grand here waiting tables. I mean, if you're at Merriman's, you're at Mama's, you go pull down six figures, but now you're on Maui. So what does that mean? You get two
That's the
scoops
question.
rice. You can order
Yeah.
the full plate lunch instead of the mini.
There's the choice though.
Yeah.
You choose to stay, you deal with the ramifications. You choose to stay here, you make $100 a month, $200 a month. That's your life.
I sometimes reflect too, like, if I didn't need, I've really felt a need to get out of Maui, the environment. And I sometimes
Mm.
wonder what my life would have looked like if I would have stayed here. And I think that I would have followed real estate still. Would have been just a natural progression. But at the same time, I'm grateful for the move about and what I
Or
did and how it
what
all
things would have
happened.
looked like if you stayed in an AZ.
Right. Yeah. Glad I didn't do that one. I'd be 200 pounds by now, dude. I'd be you can't have breakfast burritos every single day and not surf and expect your body to look different. Yeah, roll
Love it.
tacos. I'll take a dozen. Let's go. With
So
that
real
being
talk,
said,
sharing
yeah,
that, and the continued sadness and grieving over Tasha Kama. So that's sort of ongoing. What's kind of the update on that?
everybody on island is just kind of shocked, and that's what's shocking to me, right? Like we've got the coconut wireless. There would
Yep.
have been typically rumors or something. She wasn't that old, 73, but man, a lot of people are definitely mourning her in terms of how she, showed up at the Maui County Council. She a lot of times was that dividing vote, right? There were five conservative speakers, four progressives. Now that's 4-4. And so I don't know if you have that article there at Maui Now. Maybe we pull that up here real quick. Yeah. So MauiNow.com. Uh, it's a good place to check out some news. And what's happening right now is they were explaining to us. This isn't the story here, Danny. It's actually the one that talks about November 3rd. So
Not this one.
no, so scroll down into the news stories. Keep going. There you go. Oh, go back up a little bit. Hmm. Hit the Maui News tab there, Danny, up on top.
Not seeing it. Oh, there
Hold
we
tight.
go.
There we go. That's the one, buddy. So here's the scoop, guys. So November 3rd, what is that, Danny? We got Halloween coming up here on Friday first. So that's Monday.
Monday. Yep.
Monday, they're gonna set a special meeting to establish the process now to fill her Kahului vacancy. So that was the district that Tasha represented. So now they're going to have to scramble, find somebody to replace her. They have 30 days to name a successor. And what does this mean? Well, we don't have quorum, right, Danny? So that November 12th, potential first reading of Bill 9, that's gone. So the hits just keep coming, man. The chaos just keeps rolling. Don't know what to make of it. Don't know if
I
this
mean,
is
it
the
seems a little
universe
crazy that
speaking.
there's no established process already in place if something like this were to happen. Like they literally have to have a meeting to create a process. Like that seems a bit strange.
Agreed.
And then interestingly, it says if there's, a deadlock between choosing a successor, then Mayor Bisson has the final vote.
Mm. And we can already understand which way he's kind of leaning in between the conservatives and the progressives. So we shall see. Here's the only thing
Yeah.
I do know, Danny, is we'll adapt, man. That's just it. Life will
Another
go
punch,
on. That's right. There'll be new
another round.
strategies. There'll be new strategies to be had. And, I love Maui, dude. I'm
Maui
going to be
still
right
Maui.
here. I'm going to be right here, brother,
The beach is
watching it
still
all
there, the
happen.
ocean's still there, it's all still there.
That's right. That's right, brother. And if there's less people visiting, I mean, so be it. We'll adapt. And if more come, we'll adapt.
It's always an adaptation. So,
That's it, buddy. With that being said, boom. Oh, man. 498. Is that the view?
I don't think so.
These guys were just done, Danny. Here they
So,
are, literally a year. They're over it. 498. Make it go away. That's the suggestion. Now, when you've hung out this long, I think you can come in at maybe 449, 450. So here we go. We got somebody in there.
well, that
Fire
ended.
already. So that's it.
People don't update their
That,
stuff.
yep. That is the Scoopy. So that's a potential deal there. Keep in mind, Papa Kea is still on Minatoya list, but also on Exhibit 2. So I'm imagining that the bathroom plumbing work was done in this one. This floats your boat here. Reach out.
Yeah, it's a studio too, so
Uh-huh.
we'll see.
Yep. Here we go,
Cruise ship
Mahana.
life.
Yep. This is what studios go for in Mahana here, guys. And the fees follow it too. 1455. What we got? A couple more years. 2027 is when finally all the things get paid off there. So there's that current balance of the special assessment, 654 per month for this particular unit. Oh, currently occupied with a fire evacuee. When was
Till
that
the
done?
31st again.
Okay. So there it is, guys. And that's why the long days on market, but it's probably difficult to show when people are in it. So
Kind of interesting if you had a studio at Papakea or you had a studio at Mahana, despite the price difference, the value difference, you're still getting the same amount of rent.
that's correct. Still the overinflated 6,000 a month for a
That's
studio.
insane.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that's
paying
from
that much for a studio.
well, that's because they were spending our money, Danny, and they don't care when they're spending our money. That's taxpayer dollars right there, brother. But hey, man, what a country, right? I mean, literally, what a country. That's what I think to myself. Here we go. 1,350,000. Anuhea at Kealani. Almost par with that phase. Oh, those guys are just done dealing with weeds, huh? They're like, I'm not putting down a lawn. I'm just going to throw down some tarpage. This one was bought in 2021. So maybe had a renter in there for a few. But yeah, single level, 1638 square feet. I think that they're selling for that much brand new.
Yeah, I think we're a little high on this one on the resale,
Yep.
which is why it's
Moving
sat
on.
for 6 months.
That's it. Fairway Villas. There's that view. This is a second story. Man, look at that remodel, Danny. So yeah, second floor, Wailea Fairway Villas, always been residential, never been vacation rented. Fees 1371. It's a great location. It sits up above the actual Wailea chaos and fun stuff down by all the resorts and the shopping. So a little quieter. Definitely walk to Merriman, not Merriman's, but Monkey Pod, Wow Sushi, People in Paws Pharmacy. Yeah, still, man, I do remember when these things were in the nines, Danny, when I first got back into Maui.
And I remember the
Oh,
sevens.
here we go, gangy. Is Tyler boosting the price on this one? Is this the one? Did it fall out of escrow? It's a lot of house. 6 milli. So I want to say that he had one in there. It was being sold prior to completion. There it is. That's the guy, man. So finally finished 2021. Feels like it was built for spec, man.
That is a massive compound. Look at that.
It is. So they haven't shaved it off. You could still buy this. You could CPR the Ohana, sell that off. That Ohana alone, shave off. How many acres are we on here, Danny?
3.62.
There it is. So newly completed in 2025. I would change that year built there personally, but anyway. Coolio. It's a great little neighborhood. And those are going to be their views there, we hope. I don't know if they've got somebody in front. That's an amazing setup there, dude. That's how you do an infinity pool.
Seriously.
Where the view just looks all gravy.
Next level.
There we go. Lani Keha. Yeah, they've just been jacking the price on this one all the way around. So this one here, this the one with the double garages? Yeah.
Yeah.
So side garages that face each other, built for spec. 3.7. I walked through this one when it was still being built. But yeah,
How do you get into those garages?
dude?
You got to have a golf cart, and that's about it. Raptor is
That's it.
definitely not fitting in there.
No, I mean I'd have to reverse from the start to try
You
to
need like
get
a
there
turn.
so I could
You
get
need like a
out.
turntable in the middle to
No doubt.
put you in.
Oh, Maui Vista. So Maui Vista also on Exhibit 2. We were shocked. Got a FEMA lease running through January of next year at 6,200. Just kind of making up these lease amounts as FEMA went along. Lima Charlie.
Yeah, 6,000 for a studio on the west side, but 6,200 for a one bedroom south side.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, huh? All right, so we got some views of monkey pods in a parking lot there, but 459 for a one bedroom, one bath. Currently still vacation rentable on the Minatoya list, but also on Exhibit 2. So has potential to keep it. Danny and I really didn't understand why this one was on exhibit 2. Sits across the street from the ocean, very apartment like, but hey, what do we know? We just sell this stuff.
What do we know? This one's an
Maui
interesting one.
Hot. Yes, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Started out very, very aspirationally, 1,345,000. Must be because of the furniture, Danny. It's got to be it. Special assessment, $200.
Um,
So yeah, direct
I
ocean
have no
front.
idea, but 1.3 seems a lot.
Yeah. Some people are just collecting listings these days, Dan. It's fun to flex on your other agents and say, I've got 12 listings right now. What does that mean? You're not selling your listings right now. Okay, so a larger single level. Thinking it's a single
Construction
level.
phase.
Yep. So they're finally phasing out. This is the last phase of the parkways at Maui Lani. So it is a golf course community. This is not an Anuhea, which sits a little further up on the hills there. 1.5 milli for 2,200 square feet.
Something.
Went up 8 grand. They put some stuff in it. Oh, okay. Backyard fun. Smaller house, but man, all the good stuff there, huh? I mean, 1,256 square feet, but was that a pool?
Was a little above ground pool.
Okay. And they
Pool
got a
is
little, they got some
staged.
solar. Got the solar. Wailani Circle.
Pilani Villages.
That's it.
But
Seems
market rate.
perceived market there, yeah, for sure. Ipu Circle here. Hey, okay. Oh, with detached cottage. Now you got my attention. Little studio detacher. Income generator on a big lot too. So the potential to maybe add some additional structures. Not sure. Don't say John told me so, but it has that potential.
Continuing on.
Hui
This is a
Road
big boy.
E. Yes. So Hui Road E, man. It's a peninsula. And yeah, so this is around the corner. I was in a West Maui magazine with my family, and we took pictures on that point there. Wow. So yeah, 20 million, Danny. What say you?
Bit of a kind of Amalfi vibes going on here.
Uh-huh. So we're looking at a large home, but also the dirt's fairly significant for oceanfront, 0.62 acres. Yeah.
It's a fascinating
I'm
opportunity for someone.
you have to
But
love
you
that
gotta like
style
that
of
style for
architecture.
sure.
There it is. You have to love like
Yep.
Tuscan Villa on Maui oceanfront, Venetian, Moroccan. I'm not sure.
Very,
Where are we? Okay, now we're
very,
in
yeah,
now we're in Maui again.
a little bit of everything in there. To
Is
choose your
Nam
own
doing the
adventure kind of
photos?
thing.
Is Nam doing the photos? Why were those so dark, Danny?
I have no idea. Interesting photo
Okay.
selection.
All righty.
Sure.
So here we go. Are we establishing a new price range for 1 bedroom, 1 baths, or do we have a view of the parking lot here? Oh no.
It's
Okay.
going to be a pretty
Side
solid
view.
view over Hololani.
There it is. So this
Bit of
one's
an
been
update.
updated. I mean, man, dude, I remember we had our bottom floor one in escrow for the eights just before the fire hit. I'm liking this one,
Yep.
Danny. So fees are a little steeper there, but does include the whole hit and caboodle. So 1324 pays for even your air conditioning, electricity. There's a lot of fun stuff there, man. Underground parking, a little bit of a gym. Just have a beach that needs nourishment. Napili Ridge, 399 out the gates for a studio, Danny. Also hotel zoned right up the street from me. You'll hate the drive up there. Our road is trashed on Hui F. If you're curious, I can tell you the story as to why that is. These have always been long-term rentals for me too, dude. So they do operate that well. So most people occupied these. Probably 15, 1,700 bucks for the studio there, standalone.
The populous
607 for the
vacation rentals too.
fees. They do. They move, man. I see them walking down the street all the time. Headed to Napili Bay. Here we go. Kamoa Views, 63 days in. That's when you know that you priced it sort of right. And then you showed a little bit of motivation with a quick reduction. Dale knows what he's doing.
I think that was well done on that one for sure.
I do too. That's how you push it. Kiala O Wailea. Okay. Man, these seem to be coming down to earth a bit.
Yeah, and they're
Or
not too much more than they were in 2019.
okay, so they just kind of stuck around where they're priced at. Newer construction, you could definitely walk to Monkey Pod and Wow Sushi and all that stuff. It's basically in the same complex. So you're in Wailea, situated a little bit up the hill. And that one sold. Ocean View Estates, 82 days in. Didn't have to do any price reductions. Priced it decent from the start. And here we go. We'll see what it closes for. Probably the best opportunity on Maui for ocean views for, below $1.5 million.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's windward over there, so it's windy. Here we go. Had to take it down $610,000, but now we got a player. Kula with a cottage.
That was a pretty significant price reduction on that one.
Kula moves, dude. It just does. Hale Kama Ole. All right. Another one of these moving here. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Hale Kama Ole, if I remember correctly. That's a nice one, dude.
Very nicely done.
Man, they did right on that stairwell, even if it is veneer. Yeah. That was action, man. That price reduction got the attention that it needed. And if I remember correctly, also on exhibit too.
Yeah, I think that's part of it.
Maui Kama Ole, Hale Kama Ole as well.
People feeling more comfortable with it now.
That's it. Ku'uhale. All righty. Here's a Maui Lani on the green. Sold for $1,250,000. We started $1,399,000. Pretty typical way of listing here on Maui.
Yep, I think that's where you're at on these 1,200,000-ish.
Kihei Villages, Danny. Another vet busted out his benefit or she, and well done. Put some floors in there in 2024. Still looks
Slight
like
upgrade, 422.
Yeah.
I think that's your new price at Kihei Villages.
For upstairs, huh? And here we go. Lahaina Shore is bringing 645 on the second floor for direct ocean front. So a bit of negotiating to be done there.
A little bit. Well, brought his own
Boom.
peeps.
That's it.
So
That's what we got there. Yeah, Danny. That's
Be
good stuff
interesting
there,
to follow
man.
the Tashikama stuff, see where that goes. No
Yes,
process,
indeed.
no plan in place. I got to imagine this is going to be kind of the next topic of
And this is how
conversation
we
for a
do it.
while.
This is how we do it here on Maui. Didn't we have a mayor that like Babe Ruth it and set a date that was supposed to be this past summer, and now the summer's gone on, and we're still involved, and we're just adding more stuff to the chaos. And now we have somebody that passed away, and my goodness,
I think it's going to lead to a lot of heat in the future because whichever way they go, if they get someone more conservative in there, people are going to freak out. If they get someone more progressive in there, people are going to freak out because that's going to be the swing vote.
That's it, buddy. It's gonna be an important one. Who wants the position, right?
Who
Woo!
does want it? That'll be interesting too.
Let's see who shows
Does the
up.
old mayor come back, Arakawa,
He could. He
for his
could.
seat because he got beat
What?
out by Tashikama?
What's it say about politics that when you get a taste of it, you just want to get back in there, man? I mean, what?
I don't
Get
know.
grease? Little grease? Is it
I
grease?
don't know. I'm like, let's
I
go
don't
surf for the
know either.
joy. Let's get the heck
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh,
Who wants to
no
deal with that?
doubt.
I mean, look at Tasha Kama, 73. She's still doing these meetings for the last few years.
That's gonna be me, buddy. I'm gonna be 80, still doing some real estate, pal.
You gonna be on the
You
council
know,
too?
no, 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 no. I'll be whining and complaining quietly behind the scenes, a la how I do.
Love
Love you,
it.
Danny.
Till
Ahui
next
ho,
time.
everybody. Yeah. Thank you for tuning.